Alright, brace yourselves for this one, everybody. It's gonna be a surprise. Hello! Oh, I already regret this. Let me try and get myself more in center shot. There we are. How are we doing? What's going on? What's everybody up to? Wasn't expecting anybody to be here until I got here, to be perfectly honest. But hello, Silver and Lewis. Hope you guys have been well. Lewis, particularly, I've been meaning to reach out and see how your uni stuff has been going, because I know you'd been struggling to try and, I think, find like an apprenticeship of some kind. So I hope that's all been going well. I apologise again for the absence of stream and whatnot recently. Well, I say recently within literally the last 4 months, but yeah, this is the bit. It's very scruffy at the moment because I haven't actually been maintaining it very well. But this is my look now. I appreciate that it looks good on people. So my aim for this stream for today, this is not my birthday stream, this is like my pre-birthday stream. I think I will be able to stream a little bit earlier than this tomorrow, with any luck. You professionally look older like a creative IT. Yeah, I mean, it does make me look a lot older. I think people think I look at least like 10 years older. But yeah, the aim is to try and, I think for the beginning of one of these, for this stream today, try and play one of these games. So, Wii Sports Club, Wii Party, or Wii Party U, or to start this that I got 2 years ago now. Robin gifted it to me, and I have yet to start it. So I will probably put a vote on that before the end, but just a little bit of like a catch up with everybody and just see what's going on. Hello, Ren. What are we cooking today? We are cooking conversation. How are you doing? It fits you amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I think it fits me better than my bare chin, to be perfectly honest, so that's probably a good thing that that's like that. Anyway, so don't get used to me being on screen. This is just for this intro, because I don't know how long I'm going to be talking for, but I do have a fair bit to say, just to kind of update everybody on what's been going on and my impressions of what is to come, both with regards to this stream and I guess in the future, generally speaking. But again, specifically if you're in the Discord server, I do apologize that I have been constantly spamming every weekend these videos that I've been working on. As I've expressed quite a few times, throughout this year I have been helping out my friend Emma for the Love to Learn Drums YouTube channel. I've been covering the editing and all that kind of stuff. And I'd be pleased to announce that entering into the next year, that will now finally be turning into a paid job for me. So the monetization on that channel has been doing incredibly well, and so I had a meeting about it on Thursday, and I will be offered to be paid coming into the beginning of next year, which is very interesting, and it's really, because the way that this year has kind of worked out basically is it's turned out entirely different to what I was ever expecting, and it all stemmed from me simply meeting with Emma one day and asking one simple question, and that is if she needed any assistance with the editing, and it's kind of just stemmed off from there, and it's remarkable that's even happened. I just saw your YouTube project with Emma has gotten 50k subs. Yes! That was the other thing I was going to talk about, because I remember like people like Dazran303, one of my biggest inspirations back in the day, and even then my like nearly 896, one of my closest friends, reaching that sub number themselves, and it's remarkable that I have. It's not technically me like directly reaching that. It's mostly Emma because people are watching the videos and coming to see her drumming and giving lessons, or for her specifically, and so it's kind of like I'm riding off of her success with this, but at the same point in time, I'm supplying the content. I'm helping kind of get it there, so I do have a part in it, and I do feel like it's successful. It's not directly related to me, but it's something that I feel like achieved in as well, and like it's kind of embracing a childhood memory in some way. It kind of makes me feel nostalgic. But that being said, obviously, with the editing and everything, it's taken up so much time. I've barely been able to stream, and one of the reasons as to why I haven't streamed for about 3 or 4 months is primarily because that has just been taking up a lot of time. I mean, also entering into the winter months, there's been a little depression kind of going on in the background, but for the most part, that has taken up quite a lot of time, and as that channel has grown, mine has definitely come down. I think there's no denying at this point that Handy 863 now is more or less a side project for me. The main ambition, obviously, is going to be the thing that is giving me the money, or giving me the most joy as well, I guess. Although it has been stressful and a lot more work than I ever intended or expected of it. But yeah, I think a lot of aspects with regards to specifically streaming and uploading videos on my own accord haven't happened. Like, I know I did my little update video and just kind of vaguely kind of spoke about ideas of things that I wanted to do, and I kind of did that knowing that I probably wouldn't be able to do all of them, but I didn't know how little I would actually be able to do in comparison to what I was actually able to do. I'm glad that you're embracing it. I would be mad if you weren't giving yourself some credit at this point. Well done. You've grown. Thank you. I mean, it is... I can definitely feel that the work has kind of amounted to something. Like, I've spent hours kind of just sat basically at this point looking at this screen and just editing away. So, I would be... I think it does kind of it validates that amount of time, or reassures that, what I have done has amounted to something. It will give you experience. It's so easy to start a startup. That's true. That's very true. I assume you mean the job aspect of it as well. I mean, I have learned a lot from editing. So the last video that I have uploaded to YouTube, the one that's actually now on the starting soon screen here, this was now edited on Premiere Pro, which is a piece of software before all of this editing stuff that I had barely even touched at all. And to be perfectly honest, there's some aspects of the software and whatnot that I still don't really like. But during this job, I've been given a license to kind of edit on a more modern software. The version of Vegas that I have is Vegas 14, which is nearly 10 years out of date at this point, which is not good enough to keep up with the editing that I need to do for Emma's stuff. So I'm learning a new software, and hopefully that would benefit me in the long run to kind of bring more YouTube videos in. Although, again, I'm not really too sure where that is going to go. Hello, Ben Super Mario. Welcome to the stream. I believe you followed like a few weeks ago. So, yeah, what else was I going to say? Excuse me, I need more drink. So, a bit more news. As the YouTube channel has been doing quite well, has been talks in the last month recently, this is specifically regarding the Love to Learn Drums account, that there would be a second channel to be made, and it's going to be called Love to Learn Drums, literally with the number 2 instead of 2. So, and that is going to be a secondary channel where a lot of bloopers, which I have been collecting a lot of them, admittedly for my own like personal entertainment more than anything else, a lot of bloopers, vlogs, but just other creative aspects that could go up there. And the good thing about this channel is that would also mean that I could have potentially more of a hand in the content that is made. With the Love to Learn Drums channel that has just got to 50k, that's more of an educational channel. That is more just Emma's side of things, and I'm just editing for her. You know, with this channel, there's going to be some more fun aspects that I might get more involved in. If you remember, if anyone's seen the update video that I uploaded at the beginning of the year, one of the things, the ideas that I popped out in that video was to potentially collaborate more with Emma in reviewing some, going back and like looking back at a game called Wii Music, or potentially some other like games as well. Like I know there's a game that's been recommended to me a couple of times, and I've looked at it and it looks like an absolute shit take, but it would be hilarious to play, is Trombone Champ, and I think that's on Switch now as well, so that would be great. But yeah, just kind of looking back at games like that, I initially intended to kind of collaborate with Emma and just kind of have it uploaded onto my own channel in that sense, but I think it's more likely now to look for that sort of thing to be on this secondary channel called Love to Learn Drums. So I will keep everybody posted, and if that ever comes to exist, then you know I will definitely be sharing stuff with that as well. But another aspect, and I think this will apply more to everybody that is here, because we are currently streaming on Twitch. There may be a chance in the future, I don't know, in the near future or like in a few months from now, that Emma will probably join Twitch, which means if that is ever the case, you will need to be on your best behavior. But no, I've been for a while at least trying to on and off kind of convince her to try and stream, because I think that would be a very interesting thing to do. But while we were at the UK drum show, she did meet another Twitch streamer who actually does play drums as well, and I think he's done a better job at trying to convince her that streaming on Twitch would be quite valuable for her to do. And so she's looking into it, and at some point in time she might or will create an account. And with any luck, that will also mean some potential live stream collaborations, because again, unlike the YouTube channel, this is going to be more of like a casual thing where Emma would either be looking at like stems or doing drum challenges or things like that. So there could be a possibility that at some point in time you will be able to watch me embarrassing myself trying to play the drums myself, or and I haven't suggested this to anyone yet, this is just kind of on the top of my head, there might also be a chance that I could do a Mario Kart session with Emma herself, and potentially set up like a room on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or something for her fans to join, and I can absolutely annihilate them. But yeah, that's it. All good things that are quite exciting. Who would have thought it? The introvert preferred to work in the shadows, aka video editing. What a surprise. Thanks, Lewis. Is Emma's Twitch going to be educational too? I think so. So I think what she's going to do is she's going to try and look at like potentially STEM tours. I'm going to snooze this ad break because we don't need that just yet. What was I saying? If you follow Emma's personal YouTube channel, which is just sounds like Emma, she does these STEM tour videos where she just takes a song and just looks at all of the little parts that makes the song and like plays them out individually and kind of looks through them and reviews them. And reacts to them basically. And I think the aim for this, for the most part, at least the way that she envisions it, is that she's going to be doing that. So it's essentially like reaction streams. And I think there is going to be an educational aspect of it as well, because, you know, I think the aim is to try and get like potentially a little clip from the stream that we could then throw onto the main YouTube channel and re-edit, repurpose in that format. Because most of what she's recording at the moment on the channel are shorts that she's just shooting after she's given IRL lessons. So there should be some cross compatibility with those as well. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think it's just food for thought at the moment. Nothing's really properly planned, and I'm probably like thinking about this a bit more than I should, because I stream on Twitch already. But it's exciting, and I like the thought of these thoughts, of these ideas. Anyway, but that kind of cycles back round again into what I was talking about, because, you know, all of this stems from the fact that I simply asked one simple question coming round to nearly a year ago now, on the 24th of January of this year. Yeah, I think this year has turned out entirely different. It turned out entirely different otherwise. You would have probably got some more streams from me, maybe some more time trialing on MC3, but I would say it's worked out to feel better for me personally. I'm in a happier spot, and it's also like you kind of just sit here, either looking at the YouTube channel, or when I went to the UK drum show, there would be people that came up to Emma and would be like, "Oh my gosh, I recognize you from TikTok. I recognize you from Instagram," and stuff like that. Like, just people that we don't know, just every couple of minutes would walk up to her and ask for a picture. And this is someone that I knew before that, and, you know, we'd be able to still like walk to the shops and everything in peace, thank God. But like in this place, like she was a celebrity, and it just kind of hits you to be every now and then to be like, oh my gosh, this is actually quite big. And I think the aspect that will put into perspective how big it has become now for Emma, and I guess I'm kind of along for the ride now as well, is well, how do I put this? How do I bring this up? You're going to be really happy about this as well, Lewis, I think. So Emma has ascended the ranks of us mere mortals to that of a social media influencer musician. It has opened the door of opportunity for quite a lot. As I've already kind of mentioned quite a lot already. Towards the end of September and the beginning of October, we've already attended the UK drum show where Emma gave a talk and then went around to kind of review a lot of the drum stuff that they had there, while also meeting fans that just happened to be there, kind of wandering around and all that kind of stuff. Well, as it happens, coming into next year, and conveniently, exactly a year after I offered to start help editing, on the 24th of January 2024, me and Emma will be taking an 11 or 12 hour flight halfway across the world to a little place called LA, as we will be attending a music convention called NAMM. I think the North American Musicians Market is what I want to say it's called. This is a very big deal for a number of reasons. first of all, the fact that Emma has, you know, now grown to that point where she can actually attend such a thing. Um, but for Nam specifically, it's something that I also would used to look at and watch, like YouTubers and musicians attend, and they would vlog their experiences there right back when I was in college, and now almost like 8 years on, I am actually potentially going to be able to go as well. Um, yeah, it's still something that I'm still trying to comprehend. It's something that has happened for like that. There's been kind of in the planning process for the last month now, so. But yeah, from the 24th till the. We're leaving there on the 4th, and I'll be back in the UK on the 5th of February. And I'm still kind of like processing it. What the fuck? That's amazing. That's a big opportunity. That's incredible. Yeah, I knew you would be happy about it, Lewis. I knew you would probably be one of the. You should have been one of the people I told before I kind of announced it on stream. But I guess it's kind of nice to see your reaction to it as well. But yeah, it's a big thing. So this is going to be my first semi-independent trip internationally, outside of like family holidays. It's going to be my first time in America, so that's going to be interesting. It's going to be by far the longest flight I've ever been on as well. And it's going to be the first like extended period of time away that I'm going to be spending time away with both Emma and just a friend of any kind in general. So this is quite a lot. I'm very excited to see what Nam is actually like in person, because I've only seen it virtually on a screen, and I will probably vlog it as well. Actually, I will probably display it in some form of resurrected handy vlog on my YouTube channel, or that might even be a part of the Love to Learn Drums account channel. But yeah. What else was I going to say? It's a good opportunity as well. Like, the event only happens over a weekend, so for quite a lot of time, we're actually going to be like sightseeing and looking around in LA. So me and Emma, I think once NAM is finished, we'll actually be heading over to San Francisco and kind of taking a look around there. So that's going to be really cool. One of the things I really want to do is try and get a decent pocket camera so I can keep taking pictures and potentially uploading stuff and sharing stuff to Instagram. I know my phone has quite a decent camera already, but it's never going to be the same as like an actual camera. But yeah, that is the big news that I wanted to kind of announce. Hopefully enough people were here to witness it, and yeah, I'll probably have to paraphrase it every now and then in these streams, but yeah. It's okay. My mum always says keep your projects in private. Keep your projects in private. Does that mean I shouldn't have announced it on this stream? Behind Love to Learn Drums meet Sean, yeah. I mean, there might be even some aspect of like an editing tutorial coming up on the channel. Who knows, maybe, well, I say editing tutorial, just like a behind the scenes of showing what is actually going on behind the editing. I mean, I've personally been thinking of doing like some, right, I need to stop ads again. It's not going to let me skip it the next time, so I have 5 minutes to kind of wrap up what I want to say here. What was I going to say here? I was thinking of actually doing like streaming me editing, so I can kind of just be sat here like this, but also like got my screen up so you can see me editing. The problem around that is I wasn't too sure if I have permission or anything to do that sort of thing, but now, because of the Love to Learn Drums channel potentially existing, that might become a reality. I do not know. This is just literally a thought that I came up with just now. But yeah. So basically, to paraphrase and to keep it as a little clip, so everyone else is up to date on everything if they come in. I apologise that I have not been streaming for months, and that is because I've been busy editing, but also depressed. I have been to the UK Drum Show at the end of September, beginning of October. Okay, actually, no, wait, let's start this again. I'm trying to, like, make it longer than it actually is. Hold on. So I apologise for the absence of streams and constant advertisement of the Love to Learn Drums channel in Discord. The reason for why I've had a lack of streams is because I've been working on all of this editing, but also depression kind of came around, mental health things. I want to start this again. Nobody clip anything. It's okay, I know how it feels to be in front of a camera. Yes, this bastard's going off as soon as I finish this. This is the most awkward part of the stream. Right, so apologies for not streaming and constantly advertising the Love to Learn Drums channel. I've been busy editing and also dealing with mental health stuff. Things are probably going to change. Handy 863 is now less of a priority than my editing stuff for Emma, but there will be a Love to Learn Drums account set up that I will hopefully have more of a part in the future. We'll see. And come January time, I will be flying on the biggest trip of my life, essentially, to LA with Emma herself. So there we go. Anyway, hopefully that has caught everybody up on things. I appreciate, Lewis, that you were here for this. Alright, so I think now I've got the catch-up part out of the way. It's time to do the game part. So I'm going to start off with one of these, and then once I have finished to go to dinner, and come back from dinner, sorry, I will then probably transition to a Mario Kart. Either Mario Kart 7 or Deluxe, or both if we've got time. So I've got Wii Sports Club. Haven't done much of this game on stream at all, or ever. So that might be interesting to look at. I have the classic Wii Party U, which could be nice to play. And then its predecessor, no, that's the other way around, isn't it? Wii Party. And then this one, which is still in its plasticky wrap, Paper Mario Origami King, which was given to me like 2 Christmases ago by Robin, and I just haven't had the time to start it yet. So I'm gonna put a little like poll up for that, and you know, we'll choose what everybody wants to have. Hopefully there's enough people to kind of choose for that sort of stuff. Oh gosh, where did that go? You still have to play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't have that game. And there's another one on Switch now called Tears of the Kingdom. I can't snooze the ad. Right. An ad's going to start in a minute. I'm going to put up a poll. Let's see. Which game We party. We party you. Paper Mario. Wii Sports Club. Right. A poll is up. Now go and vote on that before the ad starts, or while the ad is rolling, and I will be back in a moment. I think I've timed that well enough so that the vote almost comes back in. Let's take a little read. Why is my chat over here? Come back onto the screen. There we go. Paper Mario should be fun. I didn't tell you before, but I was frustrated and depressed because I wasn't able to find any internship this semester. At the end of October, I gained the strength and my mentality to complete. I gained strength and my mentality completely changed to fuck it, just do it. I was comparing myself to my classmates that have lower grades but found internships easily. Just started sending my CV to the positions I was interested in, and I've been requested to do a technical interview a few days ago. It's a business intelligence internship. I'm so excited about it because I love analyzing data, and this is exactly what this opportunity will give me if I'm accepted. Nice. Very, very nice. I'm very happy that you've managed to finally get that done, actually, Lewis, because I know that, well, literally, as you just said there, like, it's been such a struggle to kind of keep up with and, like, try and get things over. And I also know I think you know more than most people, like, the prospect of constantly, like, comparing yourself to people that seemingly don't look like they would deserve it, but would be getting better than you in that respect. And I think that also contributed to some of the depression that I recently had as well, because I won't say any names or anything, but there was a guy that I was in college with who was probably one of the most unreliable people that I ever known. Like, he would constantly turn up late or miss band sessions entirely. Sometimes if he was in those sessions, he would be fucking high, which would be like, why? Why are you even there? Why did you come to this sort of thing? And then on days where he'd have like off days, he wouldn't be finishing college work. One time he just went and literally decided to go homeless in London for a week. Like, he literally deactivated his phone without telling his parents or anybody, and just went and lived on the streets in London for no apparent reason. I'm sure there was a reason in his head, but like, it just was not clear to anybody as to why he did this. Just seemed like he was basically not trying, or just throwing away quite a bit. And I log on to Instagram now. I've been logged back into Instagram since the drum show, obviously, to share that type of stuff. But like, it's just, I still follow him on Instagram, and he's released an album now. He is fully produced and released an album. And out of all the ways that they worked or seemed to work to me in college, it just didn't seem like, you know, like he would be the one that would deserve that or earn it. I feel like I've worked harder, and well, you know, he's a talented guy. Like, I did respect quite a lot of his songwriting ability, but he just didn't like harness it very well while he was there. Perhaps things have changed, obviously. Like, maybe his ethic kind of changed once he got out of college, and he had a reality check, and it's kind of pushed him more down the path of his own success. But yeah, but the way that I was kind of looking at it as well is like, well, why does he get to achieve that when I don't? And I think one of the things that me and Emma have kind of been talking about recently is sort of looking at a thing called EFT. I think this might actually interest you as well, Lewis. I've been sharing a video around. I've shared it with Offie and Leanne and people like that. I think you might find it kind of interesting too. It's called the Emotional Freedom Technique, and the video that Emma specifically shared with me is for insomnia. It hasn't really helped as greatly as it has for Emma, for me, but in terms of understanding how I feel, like I think specifically with regards to the music life, you know, how I did once have a potential to release my own album or just some form of stuff in general. It just didn't happen, and I kind of like tapped into that using EFT and essentially kind of going, why am I not this successful, or why can't I achieve this? And the response that I sort of got back internally was, because you don't want that. Very interesting. I think once you actually watch the video, I'll try and get it up now. I'll DM it to you so that you have it there and waiting. But once you have it, it'll be very interesting. Gosh, we have not messaged each other for ages, Lewis. You're so far down the list. July. We last spoke in July. I feel ashamed. Okay, I've sent that to you on Discord. Okay. Anyway. What else has been said here? I just realised it's all about connections. Network your ass off. Meet people. Why do you follow him? Well, my friend from college. I don't know. I probably should clear up some of the follows now. Honestly, Facebook's a bit like that as well. Although I'm not actually like logged into Facebook at this moment in time. But yeah, I don't really know why. It must have just been from back in the day, I guess, is really my only response. Anyway. Ben, I don't know why you're giving me 2 3DS friend codes, but we might be playing Mario Kart 7 in a couple of hours, so we would be able to sort that out then. Right. Let's change to, what is this? Paper Mario Origami King. So we're going to switch over to this game now. Can I type properly? Origami King. As voted on by everybody. So I also need to just double check that everything's set up correctly. I think the switch is... Oh, I need to turn that on. Hold on. Hello, I'm getting a bit closer. I apologise. There we go. Right. So let's bring this over to here. If you were on good terms with him, you could use him as a network opportunity. At the end of the day, our emotions are about how we perceive our reality. It's internal. That's a very good way of looking at it. I mean, I don't think I would reach out to go back and connect with this guy specifically to network. Like, I think the music that he's ended up making, first of all, is very, very different to mine. And I think that kind of would just amplify the because you don't want to type thing aspect of it. But it's also... I have other contacts. Via Emma, I think she's probably the most valuable asset by far. Given her outreach could also mean that I could try and find more connections and establish some more stuff that way when the time comes. But right now, I don't think it's going to be anything that will happen anytime soon. Are you planning to remove one of your friends? What? On 3DS, I assume? I think the thing's already clear enough. So, no. I think I've got like 50 spaces on 3DS. On Switch, I just let it do its own thing. if someone has removed me, then there will be a space open to add someone else. Right. Hopefully this is set up correctly now. So, see ya. Probably, and hopefully never, because I don't want to put this camera on ever again. So, yeah, we'll switch over. No pun intended. Where are you? And it's not on. That's great. What else? What is on at the moment? That's plugged in. Okay, hold on. Let me just troubleshoot this. Why is that not working? That's there. That's plugged in. Around here. There we go. Okay. Let's try that again. So, I literally just lied to you. This will be the last time you'll see my face for this entire stream, and hopefully never again. So, see ya. Right. There we go. Now we're on the game. Oh, that's not a good sign. What's this all about? It took a little while to load. Okay. Okay, well, we'll need to download an update first. Hopefully this doesn't take ages. I should have done this while we... No, it's not taking ages. I should have done this while we were doing the whatchamacallit. Okay, we're straight into a new game. We need to make it fucking cool. We have known each other for a few years and we haven't spoken. It is very true, Lewis. I mean, the VIP priority streams have been fantastic. Like, the last one that I did with Sean and Will. Well, I say Sean. Sean now goes by Sylphie. Just to clarify before I mess that up. So if I say Sean, then feel free to correct me instead. I'm sure he'll probably pop down a bit later today, but yeah. Yes. I think it'll probably be better to try and talk to him about it, like, directly, so I can explain it a bit more, but, yeah. The last call that we had was such a laugh. It was ridiculous. I think you would work really well, like, with those two specifically. Alright, let's go. Let's carry on with the game. Wait, has that changed now? That's not changed on my end. Yes, it's changed. Isn't this great, bro? Back on the road again together and heading to some kind of festival. Okay, I like where this is going so far. I haven't spoken with the previous beta, Sean. Yes. Contact's been quite scarce with me and him as well. I did not read the next few bubbles there. Oh, was that Peach Gardens? I have not even touched Mario Kart Wii since like July. I'm not actually I'm still undecided whether or not I will actually do any attempts or any time, like anything to do with the game for the birthday stream, but we'll see. Here we are, Toad Town, and there's Princess's Castle. Immediately, this has started to make me think of the Mario movie, which is probably what that was designed by. I'm going to take this jumper off now. designed around. Where is everybody? You don't think we missed it, do you? Mario, check the invitation again when we're supposed to be here. Did you watch the Super Mario film? It was great. Yes, me, Bradley, and Neil watched it together in Discord. You invited to the Origami Festival in the fabulous Toad Down. Date 00XX. Well, it's the right day. You think they're still getting things ready? Let's go check the castle. Maybe everyone's inside. The controller keeps rumbling when this car just slowly moves forward. Am I controlling this now? Nope. Kinda eerie, isn't it? Well, at least someone's there to lower the drawbridge. I'll watch until like 1 PM and then I'll do my data science course. Fair enough, Lewis. I appreciate again that you've been here for that amount of time already. I would like to do a stream tomorrow, but I think it'll be a much shorter stream. But we'll see. I'm going to park the cart. I don't want to tip the valet. That's so interesting that they're like still 2D in like a 3D environment. I watched a couple of races you had with Leanne's community. You won a few. I won the whole thing. I think this is actually the first community tournament thing that I won. But I managed to win the whole tournament. The guy in second, David Speed, we managed to catch up to me like several times in races. So we ended a few races tied, but he never managed to overtake me. We had quite an interesting rivalry, though. Also, that was the eventual win-loss ratio between me and Leanne, which I think is pretty fitting considering my birthday. Right. Let's carry on. Let's go see the princess. Oh, we're finally playing the game. Okay, cool. What can we do? I can jump. Alright, so Y is items. That's cool. I have no items at the moment. I assume you're supposed to collect them as we go along. B gets rid of the menu at the bottom. The shoulder buttons do anything? Nope. We are pretty limited, so I assume we just have to walk into the thing. Alright, Luigi, I get it. I am Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, we've got a, there's a tournament. I've got my own, like, Team 803 tournament, so you'll be able to join that way. So Mario thinks what he'll use. That's interesting. Oh, is that what it said? It's kind of spooky in here, isn't it? Where is everybody? I'd expect to see at least one Toad by now. I forgot the gift in the card. Let me dash back and get it. I feel like this is... Yeah. Okay, I don't like that. Yeah, something absolutely terrifying happens. You're like, oh, okay, I don't like that. I think that's the meaning of the Mario pose when you open the item. I see. Right, cool. Just gonna take a deep breath and go find the key to this door. Tell the princess I'll be right back. Right there, but if you see her first, okay? I like how they're kind of terrifyingly trying to unlock the door while also just... Yeah. I see what you mean now. He thinks. They're trying to terrifyingly open the door, but also, like... just carry on as normal. I assume we're going this way. Is that you? I assume this is Peach. Oh no, it's just an... what's going on? Is this Peach? She looks very, different. Shouldn't the Mushroom Kingdom unfold and be refolded into glory? Shouldn't the Mushroom Kingdom unfold? No. Yes, I'm skeptical about that too. And what are those toads? Shouldn't they be sliced for all eternity? Silenced for all eternity? No, no. We've got quite a difficult decision here. Because toads are annoying. Sure, we can silence them. Last question. Will you crease yourself and be born like me? That sounds like you're asking me to shit myself. So... no. Wrong answer, right answer. It matters not. Your replies are all paper thin. Damn. So would that have actually given a different outcome? I wonder what happens if you answered yes to all of them. Probably the same thing. I don't know if a different outcome would have happened. Always got to make a flashy entrance, huh? Are you here for the Origami Festival too? This dungeon-themed waiting lounge is a huge upgrade from the very festival I attended. Very classy. I imagine that's sarcastic. You ain't seen Master Bowser anywhere, have you? It ain't like the big lug to leave us minions hanging at the park at a public event. Goomba is a big fan. I'm a big fan. I mean, I've always wanted to battle you. Even if I get stomped, it would be an honor. So, does that mean it's a Goomba's honor to be stood on? To be squished by Mario? Like, each one just stands around in game wandering aimlessly to just be stomped on by Mario. I gotta say, the princess was a little different than I expected. Less lifelike. Oh, now I think I understand where the Origami King aspect is coming from now. What's next? I've never seen a toad before. Please tell me it's a toad. Not you. Hope you don't have to wait too long, Mario. I'll say hi to Toad for you. And now we are in deep thought. Someone else is here. I assume this is Peach speaking here at the moment. Well, the first thing that I've noticed is this on the explore. No, I did the correct thing almost immediately. Oh gosh, what's this? Oh no! 1,000 fold arms. So I assume this means that I'm essentially going to be able to kind of pull open a hole to the new dimension. Oh, that's really cool! A little to the left. I see it. Oh, that's really interesting. That's a very cool mechanic. I like that. You must be Mario. My name is Olivia. You'd probably like to know a lot more about me and why I was trapped like that, huh? But I don't think we really have time for that now. Maybe we should just get out of here. Just one thing. I'm not exactly fleet of foot. Mind if I hitch a ride? Oh, okay. Well, that's helpful. So I guess we're looking for a way out now. I've got a hammer. Is she an item now? Let's see. So, no, they're not here, but I now have a big hammer. I assume I have to go this way. I feel like I just had a pretty good idea. I don't know if they'll always be good ideas, but I'm always happy to share them with you. That sounds very relatable, and I don't like that. Why don't you try pressing X if you're stuck? I'll see if I can think of something useful. Ah, okay. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to know each other and make a great team. Is that how these things go? Usually that's how these things go, so... I've called her now just to see what this actually is. It's my first hint. Now for an actual hint. I'm feeling like a good hurry is in order. Is there a way out of here nearby? Okay, so that's basically what you told me to do earlier. Well, we've triggered a cutscene, so I guess that was as much hurrying as we're going to be doing. I don't know what dungeons actually smell like, to be honest. Something's over this way. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, you're right. Bowser himself is being tortured, essentially. Nothing terrifying, I hope. Okay, maybe I have time to explain one little thing. Those stiff-looking guys are called folded soldiers. I don't want to alarm you, but they're unbelievably dangerous. I think we should try and avoid them. Okay, I will try and do that. This game has somewhat of an evil scheme, and I like it. Yes. It's kind of cool. I'm going to follow them. She told me to avoid them, and I'm like, yes, let's see what's this way. I feel like that actually just goes round back into the thing, right? I can hear the folded soldiers talking. I think they might be nearby. Okay, they're probably in that room, and I shouldn't go back in there. Can we go back this way? No, okay, we're there. It is controlling our route. Don't tell me what to do. I'll beat their butt. Yeah. Just 5 minutes into the game, I'll complete it. What you waiting for? Get me down off this thing. Even you know there is no way to treat royalty. Nice to meet royalty. Is everyone in your kingdom also a face? I've got a body too. Those folded jerks just bent it in ways that I won't describe in detail right now. Oh God, please, Bowser. It's seen worse, believe me. Never mind that. I'm the great King Bowser, and I demand to be set free and unfolded. Now, Mario, ignore your floating friend and get me down from here. Bowser commands you. I would do the same for you. You need me as much as I need you. Admit it. I don't think this is true, but I feel like it's also what we need to do to play the game. Plus, I can tell you a secret after you free me. No one can resist a good secret. Okay. Well, I'm going to... But I just want to break the boxes. Well, it doesn't look like we have a choice. He's going to betray us, isn't he? He's going to immediately, like, run off. Now for that secret I promised to tell you. There's a hidden exit in this room. I had those jerks talking about it. Lousy, no good, body folding jerks. Now hurry up and find it, and I'll let you bring me along when you escape. Okay, well, let's start over here. I feel like those planks look like they could potentially be a door. Okay, I was right. These boxes are... Yeah. Here we go. I got it. Where would you be without me? Probably breaking the boxes and finding that regardless, Bowser, because that's what I was going to do. Imagine if Bowser was your ally. I think he could help you during the gameplay. It gives me Mario RPG vibes. Yes, you said something about Mario RPG earlier. I completely missed it. Oh, we need this, I would imagine. It's like I'm followed around by a little dog. Okay, I wonder what this is. Ah! Guess that means your adventure up to this point has been saved. Thank gosh. What did I do? Because I can't remember it. I want to try some other options or need some help. Check the cog section of the menu. Is that plus on here? I see. Right, cool. So right now we've got nothing basically. Boots and a hammer. Nice. Can't see the map or anything at the moment, so I assume we have to go a bit further on. Right, what else? Can't break any of those. Huff. I'm walking with my face here. Okay, I'm slowing down. Is this slow enough for you, Bowser? Nobody makes Bowser walk with his face. Fuck you. He does have a point. I can't see where I am. But they're not going to get away with it. Phew. I feel like once you have a fire ability, you should be able to light like this bit and that candle and it will do something, but I'm not entirely sure. Obviously, this is the first time I'm actually seeing this game, so I can't really say for certain. I kind of like having a little puppy Bowser following me around, though. She can't see me like this! Oh, why are you still so flat? Ah, no. What happens if you say yes? Does you just immediately game over? Never seen a folded soldier like that, Mario. Does it look like one of your flat paper friends? You mean the friend that I made like 5 minutes ago in a dungeon? I don't think they'll end the game for you, no. I mean, like, would you game over and you'd have to, like, go back is what I mean. Oh, a battle. A battle? I'm guessing this is your first time facing the folded soldiers. Yes, it is. Once these flat paper folks have been turned into folded soldiers, we can't turn them back. It seems cruel to fight them, but if we don't, they'll try to fold you into Origami too. I'd help you attack, but my tiny arms don't pack much of a punch. I don't want to get in your way. That sounds like me in a fight as well. Hey Chavis, how you doing? Long time no see by a substantial amount. Hope all is good. So I'll cheer you on, but you'll have to do the heavy lifting yourself. Okay, what are we doing? How are we fighting? Line them up, right. Did you catch that first message? I said something about a wave battle. We're in some kind of splash zone. I guess we'll worry about that when it gets to it. Let's just focus on these enemies for now. Speaking of, you're surrounded by 4 soldiers. Where did the other 3 come from? If they all attack at once, you'll get a real pummeling. This one looks rough. Just had a great idea. If you line up all 4 of them, you could jump your way down the row in one attack. Okay, yeah, that sounds kind of self-explanatory. So how do I line them up? Lucky for us, these rings will let us move the enemies around and group them together. So use L to select which ring you want to move first, and then press A to confirm your choice. I see. So this, literally I just have to move that one back by the looks of things. There's just one naughty Goomba out of place. Let's try and get it over to that empty spot. So can I move... Wait, do I need to press this one? Press this? No? That one. Okay. Now rotate out. Right. Gotcha. When you group enemies into a successful lineup, your attack power increases by 1.5 times. That means your attack power will be precisely... I forgot to multiply by a point. Or whatever. You get what I mean. Your attacks will do more damage. So keep lining up those enemies. Cool. Right. Now how do we attack them? I imagine it's boots because I can't move any further. Okay. Yep, that went pretty well. Just remember, 2 times 1.5 is 3. That's good to know. I think that's probably because that would be like... Because the 0.5 just means half of 2, which is 1. So and it just adds it together. Right. Yes, it's been a while. Where have you been? I've explained in more detail during at the beginning of the stream when I had the webcam on to kind of explain it. If you wanted a bit more of the details. But basically, come winter time, I entered into a bit of a depression. But I've also been very, very busy editing. So if you're still on the Discord server, that's what I've been advertising in the announcements. But I have a bit of time off for my birthday now, so I should be streaming a bit more consistently again. This game right here is goated. I already beaten it 100%. Well, you probably helped me a lot then with regards to giving me some feedback. Hope the recovery has been going well. Yeah, I'm in a better mood, well enough mood to stream again. Beforehand, it was just demotivating me from doing everything, but it is what it is. I'm just happy it's cleared up before my birthday. More folded soldiers. Right, so do they shift? That's what I want to know. Line them up. Oh, okay, so the hammer just hits with a wider shot, so I just need to move it. Cool. Oops, that's that way. Yeah, I'm trying to go to the hammer. Stop telling me I need it. So this is literally, I would imagine, when it comes to harder battles, they'll just be dotted all over the place, and you kind of have to move them quite quickly. There's also like a timer in the top right. Fast, flashy, and flattening, but only if you arrange your enemies into a successful lineup. Jump attacks and hammer attacks both have their own ideal lineups. Always think carefully about your enemies, how your enemies are lined up before you attack. Cool. Right, we got money. Nice. My birthday's next month on the 8th, and I'll be 19, and I cannot believe that. That is remarkable. I hope you have a good birthday as well. It's just over a month away. And when was my 19th birthday? I remember 19 being one of my favourite ages, actually. I did enjoy being of that age. Oh, hello. He's got a fancy haircut. Sibling betrayal. Why could Mario simply leave you in that wall where I put you? If you stand in the way of my ambition, I'm afraid you will not share in my glorious family. I'm no longer your brother, Ollie. I am King Ollie. Damn. By the time I am done, all those miserable toads will be folded. The flimsy paper minions of Bowser shall be reborn as loyal folded soldiers serving me. And I shall fold, crease, and bend the entire paper world to my whim, the birth of a new origami kingdom. So Bowser is our ally in this. I just really like the fact that I've got a little folded Bowser face wandering around. I wish he stays like that the entire game. This cutscene is really cool. I like it too. Like, how many times in Mario games does the castle get lifted out of the ground? Oh, Luigi's still in there. Well, why did you do that, Shy Guy? What was that for? So I assume the ribbons have to be cut. That's what it looks like to me. I guess you'll have to fight Luigi at some point. Probably. He'll probably be folded into some form of enemy that I need to fight. Well, at least this tree is nice and colourful. Okay, what's around here? I know that will probably lead me to getting over there somehow. Oh, are we actually in like a level now? This is interesting. Unless you can float like me, I'd be careful over there. Okay, so this is a whole... I've got an empty confetti. What point does that have? Did you see the colourful scraps of paper that? Oh! Oh, okay. Hold on. See that little icon that's urgently flashing? That tells us how much confetti you have. Not much at the moment. You can try hitting the flowers and grass and trees. Once you're done, I might need reassuring again. Can you build with confetti? That's what I want to know. We're collecting it. It's still in the red, so I assume no. What's this way? Ah, okay. Hammering all the flowers. Nice. I love how the fact I'm probably doing the least interesting stuff first. I was about to say, how do you tell if you've done a flower already? It just kind of hammers them in. They're like nails! Why? That's such a... I love the fact that I've just find that amusing out of everything. Okay, head back to the hole. Get kind of close to that totally scary pit. When you're ready, press Z and R constantly. ZR. ZR. Wait, why am I saying it in American? You don't have to do the sound effects, but I think they're kind of fun. I don't even remember what they are. Ah, cute. It sounds like it worked. Cool, okay. I did it! Okay, cool. You're literally destroying Paper Mario's environment. Paper Mario's environmentalists will come for you. Maybe that's what the entire game is about. Maybe from the... Depending on how you look at it. Maybe King Ollie is actually an environmentalist. And he's just trying to, like, protect everything. And we are just completely disrupting his plans. Boink! Alright, now where are we? There's no one around to ask for directions. This could be a problem. Seems like all we have to do is explore a bit. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I'm always here to chat if you press X. I'll do my best. You're better than an IRL friend. Please forget I said that. Let's just collect some confetti. And then I'll chop down that tree. That seems like the pathway that we need to take. Do 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 do. I'm starting to sing MC3 randomly. Okay. You see, once I've started, I want to do all of them. They regrew. They come back after a while. How was Olivia able to toss Mario the confetti bag while she was stuck in the ground? And why does she just have an empty confetti bag with her at this point anyways? These are the questions we dare not ask. I occasionally listen to the MC3 song. It's pretty badass. You see, though, do you listen to the Wii version or... Wait, what am I grabbing? Is it just here? Oh, okay. Oh, that's really cool. Sorry, that took me a while. Yeah, why did I even ask that question? That kind of feels stupid now. Of course you listen to the Wii version. What do you think of the Mario Kart Deluxe version? What does this even do? A useful item that can restore Mario's health anytime. That's supposed to be a 1-up. I guess these are 1-ups in this game. But how do we find out? Ah, HP. Okay, cool. Right. I'm guessing we're going this way. I can soak this view up all day long. I mean, just look at that top of the mountain. I want to be on top of the mountain. The outer crust? It's not a planet. Yes, I didn't want to keep pointing it out, Ben, but if I've left something unresponded, I've not responded to it for a reason. You've asked already, and I've said if someone removes me, then there will be a space free for me to add somebody, and people can send a request. Otherwise, I'm already in mid-game, I'm already doing something. So I'm not going to do what you want. But I will be doing Mario Kart 7 later. So we can join for that because there are spaces on my 3DS. Alright? We're cool? We got it all through now? Hopefully. The good thing is, you're still here and able to chat in chat. You know? Last resort would be, if you keep bringing it up, then you'd be timed out and not able to chat to me. So, you know, what would be more important? Yeah, well, what did I just say? What did I just say? Oh, there's an ad break. Hooray. I can't read what Lewis has said now. Hold on. I'll wait for the ad break to finish. I'll just carry on with the game for now. That's the outer crust of Peach's Castle. I saw my brother's streams wrap around it, lifting it into the air. And then it was gone. On the mountain. Distant mountain. It's still wrapped up tightly with those streams. My brother could still be in there with Princess Peach. He's probably just plotting away. I'm going to stop you, brother. As your sister, it's my duty. Oh, speaking of brothers, I saw that green hat falling into the hole where the castle used to be. I'm so sorry that green hat was related to your hat, wasn't it? Yes, the hats are brothers. It might be good to hurry back to where it fell and see what's going on. And we should look for your brother while we're at it. Hope he is okay too. Again, I imagine Lewis is probably correct and that he is going to be some form of boss. More confetti. Just some coins. Cool. I'm glad I used confetti on this one. Do. Alright. It's 1:17 p.m. It was good. A good talk, guys. I'm going to leave. Take care. Thank you, Lewis. It was great to speak to you again. I'll catch up with you hopefully on DMs and stuff. If you need it, obviously. I think we caught up quite well today. Yeah, thank you for being here. And hang out. When I was doing Wonder speedruns, I had people ask me to friend them on their Switch. I do have a lot of space on my Switch list. It's just that I don't really like adding random people on my Switch. I should just ignore him or ban him if it gets out of hand. I'm not hesitant at banning someone on my channel, but if I really feel like it, I need to then, yeah. Yep, that's a good point. Anyway, right, let's fill up the bag again. It goes green, right? No, I think it's actually stayed that colour. I don't know. Right, let's carry on. Someone's here. Is there this is someone else talking, isn't it? Did you hear the mysterious voices whispering mysteriously? Yay or nay? Yes. Let's cover up this and see. No, that's just coins. I was thinking that was gonna do something to help me. don't know how much clearance I have. It's really interesting as well because you can see these holes in the floor are like... Oh, I've run out of things. No, 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 no. Okay, more flowers. Cool. Oh, wrong button. No, I haven't actually got Mario Wonder yet. I've been saving it. I might get it for my birthday. I might get it for Christmas. The UI is talking to Mario. Okay. Let's see if this is enough to get this block. But I feel like we're going to need more, aren't we? One more. Okay, cool. Okay, was that worth it? I assume we can buy some stuff with coins, right? I feel like I should have probably saved that for something else. Yep, okay. Interesting. Right, I see some vines. Yes, you can buy stuff. Okay, cool. Are there things hiding in the trees? Ooh. Ooh, what are these? Well, I know what they are. They're leaves, but, like, what do they do? It's a... Oh, it's a game! Okay. Oh, I like this so far. Yeah, I like games like this too. I love how that you can't actually, like, open it up as well when it's, like, not... That seems like what we need. This green is so difficult to look at as well on my TV screen. It's so bright and... Brighton? Brighton. Bright. Wait. Where's that? Where is that? Ah, I can't get up here. Oh, no. How do I open the chest? Oh, am I literally... I was literally just behind it. Okay, so these, I imagine, are going to be littered throughout the thing. How do I get down from here? Do I have to play the card game again? Or just go this way? I think there's more places to look over this side, isn't there? I feel like that is the end of the level up there. I forgot that was a chat redemption. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yes, I forgot about that reward as well. fire flower. Faded fire flower. Okay. I assume that lands somewhere and we have to fix it. Or get it. That was anticlimactic. Nothing else here. Right. Okay. I think we need to get that tube down somehow. What? What's going on? Birdo? Oh, okay. Yes, I agree. Well, that's just great. I feel like this is the end of the level. What is this thing? Oh, it's just a fake. You can hammer the trees for confetti. Thank you, Chavis. Ooh, okay. And that was 2 in 1. And I get more confetti. What's that thing? Shriveled seed. Nice. Alright. Is that... Let's just go hitting all the... Why did I do that? No! Give it back! Ah! No! I want more confetti! There's so much confetti here, actually. What? No! No, come back! I don't want to go this way! What is this? No! Please! I don't want it to go the other side! I wanted to see what was there. Yes, we're not getting anywhere. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like a recipe for disaster at all, Olivia. I would absolutely love to do that and probably get launched into the air or something. Huh? Grand Sappy's head? I love sitting in the spotlight. It sounds like you love everything about this game. Ah. Oh, so it was the trees that were talking to me. I see. Grand Sap, he hasn't been the same since he cut him down. That's why he's mad at your paper folks for cutting down good trees in their prime. Oh, by the way, you need Grand Sappy's permission if you ever plan on leaving the Hon. On leaving Hun. I'm not platinum origami. Well, if what you say is true, then perhaps you may be some assistance to me. If you can find a way to restore my energy, I may just let you two leave this place. That's so wonderfully generous of you. Truly, I only wish we knew how to restore your energy. Anyway, we're in a hurry ourselves, so we might do our best to help. Right. What on earth could be... Got to find something called a soul seed. What was the thing that we got earlier? You can go back to that previous place now. Okay, cool. I imagine what I was looking for is actually just off to the side. So now I can talk to these trees. If I wanted to. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Literally just coins. Right, cool. So I guess I now need to start talking to the trees to see if they can help. That wasn't very helpful. Oh, we need to go that way. Right. I can see a little bit down there. So I assume that's this side. I know there's like a little path that goes off to the back in the hedges, but it also looks like it could be blocked. This is probably very useful that we need to do that. Nice. This one. Oh, great. We gotta... Oh, I see. Okay, so this is kind of like the RPG aspect, but you have this sort of game to do every time. It hasn't been that long. Jeez. Okay, let's see. Right. No, no, no. Wait, how do I move the thing again? No. Ah, crap. Okay, I guess we're doing it this way now. I've forgotten the controls. I shouldn't have skipped. Right. Oh, I guess we're going this way round. Right. Okay. I got the things the wrong way round. I thought you press A and then move, but you move and then press A. Just press A when you land and you deal more damage. Oh, okay, so a more interactive thing. I didn't do much damage there. Okay, so this is literally the exact same thing as last time. Well, no, 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 no. There we go. I'm really bad at doing this. Hammer. Press A when it bursts into the brightest flash. Okay. I hope that was the brightest. It felt like it was. That one I can time quite well. Just reading this. Right. Okay. Moving on. Oh, I guess we're fighting this guy now, again. I spread like literally one away. I just need to remember how to not move the thing too much, and then it's just perfectly fine. It says times two under ring moves. It's like you'll get 2 chances to move the rings in 1 turn. Some battles will let us move the right ring twice. That changes things. Okay, well this one needs to move there. And then this one needs to move there. Pretty simple. I only just get 1 so far. I'm terrible at timing this one. We'll improve, I'm sure. Right. More confetti. I imagine this is just coins. Yeah. There has to be something down here. Oh, for goodness sake, this never ends! Okay, at least I don't have like a brief each time. There are a lot of fallen soldiers this time. When they've hit all the enemies in a single attack, is this the end? It has really been a final battle. No. We can do it. The action section. Does that mean we get 2 attacks in this 1 turn? Let's find out. Try selecting your first attack now. Okay, 3 out of 4, not bad. I like this so far. And I imagine this would only grow, like, exponentially. Like, there'll be, like, lots of them all around once you start getting into the harder stuff. Confetti. I imagine the coins would despawn over time. Right. Chest, give us something good. Well, let me just stand on you, I guess. Oh, are these just literally treasures because they're in treasure chests? Right. Hello, Connor. How day? Day is good. So far. You wouldn't believe the restorative power this spring has. Wrinkles gone. Dry spots gone. Wet. It's amazing. Dry spots wet even. Last night when I went out to eat, we parked and got out. I saw a $20 pill and picked it up. Bill. Is your goal to beat this game over stream? Probably. I'm just going to be casually doing it though. But welcome to the stream. So the spring has probably got something that we need to try and keep an eye on. There was nowhere else to go down here. Is that lucky to find a $20 bill? That was the first time I did. I guess it's not really lucky for the person that lost it. Right, what have we got? Do we get the soul seed? That's the thing we wanted to try and give the grandpa tree. Don't think so. What's this way? Can we go this way? I guess not. Have you played this before? Nope, this is my first time. I'm guessing I missed something down here. I see your inventory. Is it this one? I think we've got enough health for now. I missed 3 things. Okay, so we're back this direction. I'm guessing it's up here somehow. I can't believe I had one of those folded things hiding on me. Oh. Is there something else hiding on here? No. Okay. I don't think this is gonna end, is it? Go away. Why has that come up now? Okay. Yeah, the flowers do. Trees do as well. Oh, we are low on confetti, actually. That's a good point. And the grass. The last time I hit this, a Goomba came out of it, though. Oh, I guess I've already done the fight, so I guess it's not needed. Right. I feel like I need to get up here, so that's probably what I'm going to try and do. Tall grass leaves. Oh, these things! Ah, I would have never thought of that. Thank you. Right. I feel like, can you go over this way? Nope. I feel like it has to be up there. I guess I gotta talk to the trees still. No, they're just saying the same thing. Let's try the other path. I want to add breaks in progress. No. Hey, there's a lot more confetti here. I imagine I can't, I'm already at the max, so I can't collect any more. Okay. Down this way. So we're going backwards. So one of these trees gave me a seed last time. I feel like pulling that string. That was here, wasn't it? Somewhere. Oh, okay. This, I don't remember this being here. Literally just a little hole. I wish you could move the camera a bit more so you can kind of see that. Oh, okay. Has that reset? This is where that is, isn't it? What? Where do I activate that again? Do you have the seed? That is a good question. How do I check? Not here, I guess. Did we? Go to plus. Useful items. Shriveled seed. Throw all three of those. Oh, okay, okay. I figured it. So we go back down that pathway. The lake where they said it has healing properties. We go down there and then throw the items in the lake, and it like restores them. That's why we had that like random cutscene where 3 things fell in, and I got. Oh, right. Gotcha. Okay. So how do we throw into the lake? I guess from here. Check. This is that spring that we saw before. I feel calmer somehow. Just stand near it. Normally I wouldn't suggest this, but do you think we should try throwing something in there? All of these. Tutorial section is like 5 or 6 hours. You're not halfway through tutorial section just yet. Well, damn. Okay. So we got quite a ways to go. Now the 2 other things. Okay. And I imagine this will just give us a fire flower. Yep. I like this fire flower model, actually. I like that. That's kind of cool. Yes. It's a straight line attack. So that, I assume that's the battles with the rings and stuff then. When you move the Goombas and whatnot. Oh gosh, you're looking around. Oh, they're all doing that now. Let me just save my game real quick. That's a nice saving mechanic as well. I like that. I assume that's quite a common thing in here. What on earth? 100% takes forever. Well, we might be streaming a lot of these then. Okay. Confetti, do your work. Some rapscallion was whistling, whittling me down again. Did I just dream it? I suppose that's just memory going downhill. My favourite song comes from halfway in the game. Remember there being 5 streamers covering Peach's Castle? Yes. I assume you have to cut one of those. Or cut them to try and, like, pull one out each, like, colour at a time. Okay, now what do we do to give the seed back? I assume just talk. It's doing something. Watch out now. Here we go. What days you plan to stream this every day? Well, I don't have any form of schedule, Connor, so this stream is actually the first one that I have done since September. Wait, this is a song! A song is playing and I can't hear it. Neither was I. Right, so I assume that's the next that's the next level. No, it would be even less than that, maybe at least one stream a week or two. So I kind of briefed it at the beginning here. I haven't streamed since September or October because I work as an editor and I've been kind of overloaded basically with stuff to do for that. So but because it's my birthday this weekend, I have a bit of time free. So the coming week, I should be able to do a week of streams, and majority of those streams are going to be Mario Kart based. So that's just to let you know. But I would like to try and do this as like a casual thing. And it'll probably be like casually before doing something like Mario Kart or whatnot, or after. But again, it really depends on what I have time to do. Because, you know, after next week, I'll probably be going back to doing editing and things again, and streams will be more scarce. And then going into January, I'll actually be preparing to go to America, so... Twitch should really have a feature where if your streamer hasn't streamed for 2 months, it should say, want to unfollow, they haven't streamed. I mean, that could just be a choice that someone can make themselves quite comfortably. I don't really feel like there's any need to follow or unfollow anyone, because contrary to that, there's a lot of people that I follow that I don't watch. So it's entirely based on the user. Obviously, during periods of silence, you do tend to lose followers and gain. But for whatever reason, I've also happened to gain some as well. Right. I am going to just quickly BRB to check to see if dinner is ready or when it's going to be ready. So I'll be back in a moment to do a bit more of this, if so. But then not too long from now, I will be doing Mario Kart 7. So, for now, nothing's going to change. So, BRB, I guess. Okay, sorry about that. That took a bit longer than I wanted to. I will be going for dinner in about half an hour. So... keep out unless you want to stay forever. Well, this sign is facing the other way, so I assume that means that was for Grand Sappy. Ah, okay. Let's collect some more confetti, because... yeah, I feel like we were going to need that. Even though I'm sure we could have just walked around there. Toad! I found you! That's what Toad looks like. I'm way off. That's marginally better. Hit you again. There we go. I don't mean to be rude, Toad, but I have to ask, how did your face end up so bent and wonky? Oh, it's bad, real bad. These horrible folded guys showed up and started folding Toads left and right. Most of us got folded before we could even ask what was going on. What do they have against Toads? That's not fair. Toads have rights. This is Toad abuse. Wait, why is this actually text in the game? I just re-traumatized myself. No, Toad, come back. Right. I heard that, and I'm holding you to that affirmative gesture. But us Toads can help you too. If you press Y during a battle, we'll come and cheer you on. Thanks, Toad. I'm sure that'll be incredibly useful. We'll charge you a modest fee for cheering. Should have mentioned that. Oh. Yes, I have to pay for my audience. That's not how this should work. Okay, well... that's something interesting to keep in mind then, I guess. I feel like this is going to lead to some more battles. Yes, quite. Oh gosh. There's nothing else in there, is there? What about this one? Oh, that was... I don't know why that amused me. Okay. Nothing else came off of that. Right, I'm guessing it's battle time then. Unless... Why can't I do this simple, like, little... Oh! I see how this is supposed to work now. I'm getting my directions just completely wrong. Did they say Y would mean that toads will come and cheer? Oh, I can't see any toads, so... Cool. Oh, there was one. There was one there. I did press Y. He said something and I didn't know what he said. Okay, let's carry on. Finally a minute of rest. That's cute. Oh, cool. And that's good to know that that happens. Nice. There's another toad over here. Oh, I have to pull him out the thing first. You still need straightening out. Oh no! Well, at least that's a good way of looking at it. Something's up here. Isn't that? Oh! For a minute, I thought that was a an Animal Crossing reference because of the beetle on the tree, but interesting. Okay. One day I will get all of those. That'll be a good day. I'm starting to get a little more efficient at this, though. Okay, I feel like that's important to go in there. There's some more stuff over here, isn't there? There's a toad right here! I didn't even know what that was telling me to pull. So it's interesting they don't actually run after you and I'm choosing to fight them. What? Okay, we got one more chance at timing this better. Yay! Some more over here. This one's just running around. I think... Oh, okay. This must be the way up. Got it all. Do I need to go around the other side and do that? I almost didn't see this one. I see why people build houses out of the wood now. We're so dry in here. Cool, cool, cool. No! Put those back! Was that it? There is a thing down here, though. Okay. Where else do I go from here? Can you go in the house? The house is alive! Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely not going to get into there. Right. Looks like we carry on this way. Firing it up so you can wolf it down. Welcome to Toad's Barbecue Foodery. Foodeatery. All firewood used is happy to burn. Cool. You're welcome, Nintendo, for the ad read, by the way. Toad Town. Ah, we're going the right direction then, I guess. Let's just stock up on these before we go. Alright, the grass. I forgot about the grass. Nearly full, right? Not quite saying we're full. Now we're full. Okay. That took a long time to load. I was wondering what was going on. Alright. Right, is this a bigger battle? Is there more to this than before? That was interesting. Something's wrong. No matter which ring you turn, that one Goomba won't fall in line. I'm getting dizzy. Let's stop rotating. Think about this. There's some other ways to move enemies. Slouching? Slouching strides, dance line. Line dance. Remember, it's sliding. You can rotate each ring, but you can't also slide the panel in a row. First, press L and R to switch from sliding. Okay. Yep. Let me do it. Thank you. Your area of control has changed from a ring to a row. Now we're ready to slide. Use L to select the row you want to slide, then press A to confirm. Whoops, this one. I'll just slide the panels down when you're ready to press A. Now they're all lined up. And now we can just do the battle normally. Oh, more. Okay. We're saved. What were those Goombas doing? Kidnapping us? And where were they taking us? Were they even Goombas? They were folded in a really off-putting way. We're taking an L in this one, guys. We got rescued by Mario, but you know what? Maybe we should put aside our differences for a while. We're all paper. Let's watch each other's backs. Alright, guys, let's fight folds with stacks. Move it out. They all stack up into one. Okay. Alright. Can we not go up here? I feel like there has to be a way to get up there at some point. No, those are just side things, aren't they? Like this. I can't get up there. Nice. A little bit more down here. Okay, this is going to be kind of interesting. It doesn't look like there's anyone here. A big hollow spot over there. That means my brother might have been here already, and I'm sure he was up to no good. This is interesting. So what is this thing supposed to be exactly? Seal is my brother's face. That might mean my brother is powering it somehow. If that's the case, then that seal could be some kind of weak point. Maybe if you hit the seal, it will get weaker somehow, and then you could take it down. Alright, well, let's not get too hasty. Yeah, well, I want to save first. Come on! We're so close. There's a little save spot literally right here. Oh, for goodness sake, you're not going to let me do anything else, are you? Oh, for goodness sake, can I just... Okay. Welcome back, Lewis. How is the game so far? It's alright. We've got back to Toad Town. And I guess now we're starting to piece together why it's all silent. Looks very bright, though. And we can use this Goomba as a confetti source, it seems. So I'm just going to grab all of that. I imagine when I pull it back out again, it's going to be all, like, multicolored. And now I can save. It was not letting me save. It wanted me to fight the Goomba. Maybe the saturation is a bit too high. Possibly. I mean, it could also just be the TV. I think everything looks a bit bright on my TV. Interesting. There's so much... Yeah, we just fought one of those things. Just don't give away our position. Can I go into any of these rooms? No. Can I go into this pipe? Oh, ooh. Okay. The other pipe is blocked. I assume we have to just clear up these Goombas then. No, I'm going into the... I'm going in here. What is this place? One World, One Pipe. A functional art installation celebrating a large-scale plumbing. Large-scale plumbing. Oh. Have I found a warp zone by mistake? Yeah, it looks like a museum as well. Well, now it definitely is a pipe, a museum. They are warp pipes. There's no way if I go through this I warp to the end, right? You see this? Asking me this feels like I shouldn't do it. You only live once. You want me to actually go through the pipe? That sounds like a... Okay. Ah, never mind. That's the last time I listened to peer pressure, Lewis. Looks like there's no receptionist here. The Super Marino! Ancient vessel of legendary Carptan Wed. Yeah. Weird. I think most likely because it's not unlocked yet. Sound gallery. So that's just all the music. Treasure gallery. Yeah, so this is where we will come to, I guess, when we have all of the different things unlocked, I'm assuming. Is that just a totally blank picture? Sometimes I don't think I understand art at all. I think it's not to do with what it is, but what it can become. I'm trying to sound knowledgeable. Okay, well, there we go. This looks like a weaponsmith place that's probably not unlockable yet. What's the sign say? Battle lab. This is a nice little house. Is there a toad in here? No, but I'm just gonna rob him. What are the coins for? I think Chavis said that they are for buying stuff. Oh, look! Look, this thing here is an origami penguin. And I used to just constantly make those when I was younger. There's one up here as well. I used to make those all the time. Man, just ignore the note on the ground. Hi, Polar. There was a note on the ground. Oh, yeah. Toad Town is in ruins. Paper mache. Monstrosities. Rule the streets for now. I flee. Long live the princess. Okay. What are you doing? I'm playing Paper Mario. Just currently looking through each house. See if there's anything here. This one has a garden, I think. Ooh, okay. Camp speaker. Oh, right. Do those things even do anything, like, significant, or are they just there for show? This one's locked. Fun, funky, functional accessory shop. Cool. Okay. Seeming as you're able to hear me now, Ben, I will repeat myself again, but only once more. I am not going to do that. Cool? We're cool. Cool. Anyway. Now, why is this... I feel like that would just literally... That will just take me round to the other one down here. No, this is much further than I wanted to go. Ooh, okay. I'm liking this so far. Oh, great. We're going to have to battle one of these. Nice. And that restored a bit of health, I think. So I imagine there's like a number of these that I have to defeat before I like move on to the next section. I imagine it won't let me like move further before all of the Goombas are gone. I think there's a way down here somehow. I imagine there's another pipe. Actually no, the door. The gate even. Just open this. Wander down here. Sorry I missed you. I'll be at Autumn Mountain until the winds change. See Captain Toad. See Captain Toad. Cool. I completely missed this door as well. Something's over here. It's Spike. What else do I do now? What are those folded things anyways? I've been hiding in here since the movement I saw one. Since the moment I saw one. Why did I say movement? I'm supposed to get up there somehow and I can't figure it out. Unless I'm literally just supposed to... Dunno. Anyway. Carrying on. I'm gonna go back down this pipe for now. What does the other pipe do? Right, cool. The bridge is broken. Now we're going to get to how are we going to get to Peach's Castle? Peach's Castle isn't even here. It's taken to the top of like a volcano thing. So we can't do that. Okay. I guess that's what the pipes are. I love the fact that there's like a a shy guy being eaten over there, and I'm just to go like, let's go and look at this property. You know, doesn't matter that someone is being eaten outside. There's not really much in there, at least from what I can see. Wait, no, that's actually the way you need to go. Right? That has to be the way you need to go. Why would I open this door then? Interesting. Party! Guess I gotta go find another way around. Ah, okay. Oh, you need a special manhole hook to get down there. Well, that's good to know. That's just like shuffling paper. So we now need to go find a hook. I feel like I'm missing something. There we go. More money. Is that what I'm missing? I do not know. There's a lot to look at in this place, and I don't. Keep it down low. I'm just trying to save my own sniff. If you catch my drift. Hiding out here until then, things are history. I suppose I could sell you some stuff while I'm here. I'm not the owner. Have a simple on the house. Have a sample on the house. The first one is free. Rabbit espresso. Turtle tea. Increases running speed for a brief period of time. Decreases running speed for a brief period of time. I feel like I need to run. Tram to Overlook Mountain. Oh, cool. Tram hasn't arrived. Snacks are running low. Morale even lower. Send help and snacks. Ah. I guess we need to battle another one of these then, don't we? Oh. Okay, cool. Let's get this back on the road. So I imagine that will actually be working when I'm later into the game. Nice, nice, nice. Hello? Let's try and look inside this house. I imagine what I'm looking for the special key is probably going to be in here somewhere. Okay. That's useful, I guess. Oh, we're having a battle. Right, okay, what? I'm collecting a lot more coins here than I feel like I should be. I don't know if there's a limit or anything to these. Nice, nice, nice. I'll get over there. I'm not going to be able to run, am I? Nope. Unless that's what the T is for. The rabbit coffee. God, that takes quite a while to load in there, doesn't it? Ah, but it costs a lot. How many do I need? I'll try out 2. It just completely ran out. I'm pretty certain it's not there anymore. No, okay. That plan's not going to work then. How many of those are you buying? Just 2. There's a couple of these things that I haven't quite figured out just yet. Oh, you can't get it yet. Okay, well that's good to know, so I don't try and waste my time to try and get it. I imagine there's something else that kind of helps you jump a bit further later down the line. Right. Carrying on. The Origami Festival is almost here. I'm so excited. I'm writing notes to myself. Someone's diary. What's in the suitcase? Nothing. Oh, this is where all the Goombas went to hide. Alright then, Goombas. Okay. How do I get over there? I still haven't figured that bit out yet. I feel like I'm missing something quite obvious. Oh wait, did I do that bit? I don't remember if I did that bit. Here. No, this is the... there's a fight on the roof. You literally just hop on these things? No. Well, I feel like I've tried to look everywhere. Apart from in here. Okay. For goodness sake, I'm pretty sure in like a previous game you used ZR to get into the pipe. I'm going to save this here. I imagine this is the way to go. But how do I get past this bit specifically? So I've gone through and I have tried to open the door. I can't open it. So I assume I need something first. Wait, is this literally all I need to do? Can I get through the window? There we go. Right, okay. I missed a very, very small detail. Right, okay. Does Olivia have a thing for these Shy Guys? What did you say? I did not read that. I'm not getting any handsomer, and you're not getting that hook unless you go to the brick building by the port. Oh, for goodness sake. Brick building by the port is the one just kind of down here, isn't it? Where would a hook be? How do I look in these boxes? Probably in that one up there, right in the top shelf, isn't it? Oh, cool. Right, where are we going? I can't see what we're looking at here. And we're going to have to do a fight first, aren't we? There's the hook. I see it. Oh, there we go. We don't have to do a fight at all. And I think this is the side with the window open, isn't it? So I can just jump out of this window. Yep. Okay, I figured it out eventually. I think I'm coming to a natural stopping point soon. So I know there's one more thing up there. But I feel like the way to go first is through here. Manhole hook. Okay. Right, I think I'm gonna save it. Oh, it's saving it anyways. I'm gonna quickly save this and then see if there is, if dinner is ready, and if it is, then I will switch to probably Mario Kart 7 after this. So, well, I'm not even out of the thing yet. So I know it's probably already saved, but I'm just gonna save again for good measure. Wherever the save spots are, I've lost them already. Here's one. Right, okay. So I'll be back in a minute. Or in like 20, 30 minutes. What am I looking for again?